up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today guys, I'm going to be telling you a story about my first day in Lasu. You know, as a student, the first thing you have to do is what? Gather as many information as possible. But as for me, the only information I had was that I was resuming January 18th. Anything aside that, I was really clueless. And as a student, the first thing I'm going to need is what? Is an accommodation, which I don't have yet at that time. But I have a friend of mine that we're trying to get an apartment together. But our own budget is way higher than mine. So at the end of the day, my parents now come to a conclusion that I'm going to stay at the school hostel, which is 100k at that time. I don't know about now, which was 100k when my parents asked about it. So at a dying minute, my mom elder sister now called her that she has a senior of mine that she's moving out of the apartment. That I'm going to be staying with her until she moves out. Then I was going to have it as my personal space and everything. And the thing is that they don't want the caretaker to know that someone else is moving into the apartment, because they don't want them to collect all these commissions and everything. But at the end of the day, the caretaker later find out that someone else was staying at that apartment. He later collected money from it. But that aside, and I resumed that January 18th. That's the day I moved into the apartment. The same day I'm supposed to have an orientation. And I didn't go with anything aside my clothes, because that time we were trying to sneak in so the caretaker won't find out. That day, I'm still in my school group. I didn't even know where I'm going to go. Even though I resumed, I didn't even know where I'm going to start from. So my mom now left. She now left the hostel and left me. Like, I settled down. I just dropped my clothes and I went to school. On getting to the school gate, I was now asking myself, what am I supposed to do now? Where am I going to? Because I don't know what to do. I didn't even know what I'm looking for in that school. But I tried to know that we are supposed to have an orientation. So I was just walking around that. Let me just try to figure out, like ask around. Better still, let me ask around that. Okay, sorry, I'm in this faculty, or I'm in this department. You know, people show me directions. So now I'm moving forward. I now saw an MBA hall, which is for all faculty of science. So obviously that's where I belong to. I just entered. I now saw a lot of people. I now asked around. I was like, oh. So my mission was now to find the person that were in the same department, so I can collect the person's number, like be in the group and everything. So I was just asking around. Until I found one person that, and I asked him. I was like, oh no, they were actually just there was a lecturer in the place. It was, explaining course outlines and everything. So when I said, and I asked the guy that was beside me that was also writing, I was like, okay, sorry please, what department are you? He now told me that he was in the department of biochemistry. You see how excited I am? If the person that asked me to do it was just add me to the group. When he added me to the group, I collected his number just in case. After I was not done with the class, I was supposed to choose an HOC, which I was not still there because I was still clueless. I didn't even know where I'm supposed to do. So when I moved out of when I was done with the lecture, I still have to do my faculty registration, my departmental registration. So I was just with my file. So I just said, okay, let me just go to a nearby cyber cafe to go and do what? Print out some stuff so I can go to my the office of those people I'm supposed to register and everything. And I was done with a bag. The worst case scenario happened. Everything just fell. All my document and everything. Every time, make sure I put everything inside because I don't know what I'm going to be needing. So everything just fell. I was not looking like an idiot. I was like, what's happening to me today? This is definitely not me. So I now pack everything. I shall print out everything in the cyber cafe. I went to go and do my registrations and everything. And we were still going to have an HOC this election, which I didn't later do because I just left the school. I went back to my hostel and I settled down because that day was really crazy. So my lesson for you today is that just make sure that as a new student you have as many information as possible, because you don't want to be like me, because that day was really, really not very friendly to me at all. So that's all for today, guys. Bye. Svenny loves you. Mwah.
Thanks for watching.